Have you ever pulled up your calendar and for the next 2 weeks seen all that white space and just felt that pit in your stomach?
I definitely know that feeling. I need to go into hustle, or where the heck are my clients, and does everyone hate me now? And you're just wondering in the back of your mind, like, how the heck am I going to even pay for my booth rent this month? And what am I going to be eating ramen all week?
Not fun. So that's exactly why we want to make sure you're not just spinning your wheels staying in the same space. And we want you to actually work smarter and not harder.
Right. So let's talk about foiling. It might feel really traditional, but it's actually the fastest way to move from stress to total business peace behind the chair. Today, we are going over 5 tips on how foiling actually builds a more consistent, high-profit business.
I'm Brad, and this is Megan. We're the founders of Beauty of Wealth. We help stylists turn their daily behind-the-chair cash into long-term wealth. So let's get into the math of why foils are going to be your best friend in 2026.
Tip number 1 is going to be shorter maintenance, and that's going to be more consistent cash.
We all love that lived-in blonde look that's had their time. They've been gorgeous. But let's be real. If a client only sees you twice a year, you need a big, massive clientele to keep your books full. You give them great hair. It's kind of ironic, but you also give them a reason not to come back.
And honestly, clients are craving that brighter and fresh again. They're going to a skinnier money piece, and they want their highlights at their base. They're moving back towards that 8 to 10 week cycle. So that shift alone creates immediate consistency. You aren't hunting or looking for new business or new clients because your regulars, they're actually coming in more regularly.
That's nice, right? When you aren't stressed about the bills, you actually get to enjoy the hair game again, because your creativity thrives when your bank account's not empty or you're feeling that stress all the time. Which leads me to tip number 2, the math behind the lived-in versus the highlights.
Let's look at the actual cash flow. A lived-in can range from either $300, $350 or plus, and sounds like a big win in that moment, right? But twice a year, that's only around $600 in total revenue from that one person.
Now compare that to, like, let's say more of a consistent highlight. So we'll say your service for that highlight is $250, but they're coming in every 8 weeks, which is about 6 visits a year. So take 250 times 6, and that's $1,500 from just one client. Imagine you're not out there having to hustle to try to get more clients in the door.
For me, it's a no-brainer. You're making over double the money on a much steadier rhythm. You aren't waiting for people to come back for 6 months. You're seeing them way more consistently.
Tip number 3, signature skills equal loyal clients. Foiling is a specialized skill. We all know this. You have created this signature look for your client that they know they can't just go down to Supercuts or get a box color. They can only get it from you. So they come in for that specific customized look that keeps their hair healthy.
This creates a loyal clientele base. These are the clients who are wanting to pre-book 2-3 appointments out because they're terrified of losing their spot. When you're their niche expert, the demand stays high and the money just keeps flowing.
Okay, so tip number 4, which is the no-brainer add-on. Clients are more educated now than ever. They know that lightener can be really drying and damaging to the hair, so they're actually looking for their stylist to help them fix that.
This is where you can grab those Schwarzkopf masks, and if you just educate them on the right ones for their texture and what their hair is lacking, the sell is already done. And there are so many great, amazing options for blondes and all the different textures and the needs that they're looking for.
Let's do the math. Think about it. 2 clients a day at a $25 mask price, 4 days a week, that's an extra $200 a week. No big deal, right? Well, that's over $10,000 a year in pure profit for something that takes 0 extra marketing. Once they feel that shine, they'll ask for it every single time, I guarantee you.
They're already in the chair just to educate them. Tip number 5 is the 6-bowl nightmare. We've all been there with a lived-in client who hasn't been in for 6 months. You start to attack the back, and the next thing you notice, you've already used a full bowl of lightener and you're only a few foils in. So you race back to the back and you're mixing 3 to 4 bowls of lightener just on the foil work. Then they want to make sure their ends are brighter. So you're mixing another bowl for the tip outs and another bowl for the bowl balayage. And before you notice, you are 6 to 7 bowls deep in lightener. But it doesn't stop there. They want that drag down root, the mid toner and the end toner. You feel like you have been using so much product and time. You're blow drying the hair and it looks stunning. You're so proud of yourself, but you're wondering how much you're truly making out this service. You just spent so much money on product.
You act like you've done this before.
No big deal.
So at this point, you have to wonder if what you're doing, you're actually making a good amount of money, or are you just paying to basically do their hair?
With a highlight client on a consistent schedule, you're using way less product, maybe 2 bowls of lightener and a couple ounces of toner.
Less product plus less time equals way more profit. You'll notice you aren't consistently also in the beauty supply store all the time.
Spending all your money.
Yeah, look, the reality is that being a great hairstylist is only half the battle. We want to make sure you know how much you're paying to do your client's hair and how much profit you're actually making.
Exactly. You cannot grow a business on vibes alone. You need the data. To make that part easy, we actually built a foil profitability worksheet for you.
It's a free download. Check the link in the description below. You just plug in your own pricing, what you're paying for product, and it'll show you actually what you're making in profit, straight black and white.
Grab that, start tracking your next few highlights, and then come back to us and let us know in the comments which one of these tips surprised you the most.
We'll see you guys in the next video.